Hi guys, I'm going to show you how to make another one of Amu's outfits. This is the first outfit you see in the series that shows her cool and spicy fashion, besides how she wears her school uniform. And this is also the outfit she's wearing when she first wishes for the Shugo Chara to help her change her character. So I've been meaning to do this for a while, and I've actually gotten this hoodie from a thrift store many years ago, so it's just been collecting dust. And this white sheet of fleece is actually from another project that I never finished, so I'm actually going to use it for this hoodie. You're going to need a seam ripper, some scissors, pins, and pinking shears. And we're going to start by turning the hoodie inside out and pulling out the seams that connect the sleeve to the body of the hoodie. This actually took me a long while to do, so be patient. It'll get there eventually. Here's a hint, you can pull the sleeve away from the body of the hoodie to help you pull the seams faster. And here we're almost done. It was a little bit hard around the seams around the armpit. It was really thick, so I cut the body part of the hoodie there so I can just rip it off. And there's the first sleeve. And then of course there's another one, so obviously do the same thing to that one. And then there's the hood part of the hoodie that I wanted to take off. The way that this hoodie was made, it was hard to see the seams, so I just went ahead and cut along the body part so I didn't damage any of the hood that I wanted to keep. And there it is. It was a lot easier for me to see the seam this way, so I went ahead and took the seam ripper and took off the extra part that I didn't need. So here's the two sleeves and the hood. Zipper up the body of the hoodie. We're still going to use this. And lay it on top of two pieces of white fleece. This is actually one big piece of fleece and it's folded over, but two pieces of individual fleece are fine too. You're going to use this as your stencil, so you're going to cut right here and trace right there. I put the bottom of the hoodie at the edge because fleece actually doesn't fray and because I didn't feel like sewing the ends under anyway. So go ahead and trace all around. Also make sure that the two white pieces that you have the right sides touching each other. You should be drawing on the wrong side of the white fabric. Take note that when you're tracing the neckline, the front side is actually going to be lower than the back side. So you're going to trace one side a little bit higher than the other one. And go ahead and pin the two white sides together before you cut it out. You're going to use pinking shears to cut 3/4 of an inch away from the line that you traced, and you're going to mark the back and the front of the fabric on the wrong side that you drew on. Take out the pins and lay the pieces flat so you can see the right side of the fabric. I have pictures I drew as reference. I looked for a red ribbon with a black border. This one is an Offrey brand and it's 7/8 of an inch wide. Use pictures from the show or this video as reference of where to put the ribbons. Use a pencil and trace on the right side of the front and back pieces of your hoodie. The front and the back sides aren't the same, so make sure that you use your pictures as reference. Go ahead and pin your ribbon along the lines that you traced. I used the pinking scissors to cut the ends so that they don't fray. And go ahead and do the rest for all the other lines. For this one, leave an extra 1.5 inches of ribbon at the end. You're going to use it to sew under so that it looks pretty. And then of course I ran out, so I had to go get more. Ta-da! Finishing the rest of the ribbon. So you're going to fold this piece under and you're going to pin it right there and sew along there. For all of the ribbon pieces, you're going to sew along the black edge as close as possible. My lines ended up a little bit messy, but I didn't really care that much because Amu's style is punk rock and it didn't really mess it up too much. And here's how the body looks with the ribbon sewed on. With right sides together, pin the front and the back together. Pin all along the sides and up by the top where the shoulders are. And then go ahead and sew along the sides and the shoulder part. Sew along the line that you traced before and make sure to leave the neck holes and the armholes open. So now we'll be adding the hood and the sleeves. Adding the hood and the sleeves gets a little bit tricky and a little bit confusing. The right sides should always be together. So you're going to line the middle of the hood to the middle of the back side's neck hole, if that makes sense. Line it up and pin the hood along the edge of the neck hole, back side and front side. To make sure you did it right, you can turn it right side out just to double check before you start sewing. I folded over the white part of the hood in front just to make it look a little bit cleaner. And then we're going to go ahead and sew the hood to the white part of the fleece all the way around. Here's a close-up of the front of the hood and the white part that I folded over. And right side out, that's the hood. Moving on to the sleeves, you're going to turn the hoodie inside out again, and again with the right sides together all the time, pin the sleeves all around the shoulder hole. It should look a little bit something like this. And of course do the same with the other sleeve. Ta-da! So you're going to sew 3/4 of an inch away from the edge all along the shoulder holes. And now that that is done, turn it back inside out and admire your work. On the left side of Amu's chest on the hoodie, there is a little gray butterfly emblem. So I sketched that with a pencil and I used gray puffy paint. Just be careful not to smudge because that would really suck after all that sewing. Outline and then fill in your little butterfly. Then I took a little toothpick and smoothed out the edges. Let it dry for 24 hours just to be on the safe side. And that is the complete hoodie. Amu has a straight denim mini skirt. I got this one from the thrift store. And thick striped red and white over the knee socks. I made this outfit around the holidays, so that was relatively easy to find. but these are actually supposed to be knee-high socks, so I stretched them out a little bit. Here's the whole outfit. Don't mind the heels of the socks, it looks ridiculous. Here's another look at the little butterfly. It came out well, not too messy, and you can see it on the ribbons how my sewing was a little bit off, but I didn't really care all that much. It doesn't really mess it up too much. Overall, it did really come out really, really nice. It looks really accurate. My biggest worry about this whole outfit was finding the socks. And that is my tutorial for Amu's first outfit of the entire show. Please let me know how you liked it, and let me know if there's any other outfits that you'd like me to make next. Like, comment, and subscribe below, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.